Hi, I'm JoJo.
And I'm Siwa.
And this is the... Ooh.
Ooh. It wasn't me this time.
Ooh. Hi, I'm JoJo.
And I'm Siwa.
And you're watching the Karma's a Bitch episode of the Perfectly Polar podcast. I feel like we always have to do little claps when we enter into a new episode.
I'm going to do it. This is my new thing. I'm just going to do a round of applause at the beginning of every episode now.
All right. JoJo Siwa. She has had a new rebrand.
Mm-hmm.
As if she hasn't had enough.
She has a new rebrand after the original rebrand.
Which was kind of soon. She was like, gay pop, gay pop. Now she's like, very much trad wife.
She said, yes, let me give trad girlfriend. Which I just have to say first, that clip of her in that what am I saying? The clip of her talking, and she was like, nobody in my generation has made this big of a switch. Already, right off the bat, makes me laugh because, what? I mean, maybe I can understand, like, her generation. But she's 22. She's your age. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know if she means, like, people in the industry at her age or, like, the people that have, like, been around as we've all been growing up, because it's like Miley Cyrus.
No, I feel like for sure she's just talking about like people her age, but then it definitely people were like, you look up to Miley Cyrus.
But at the same time it is, because think about Sabrina Carpenter. Mm-hmm. She also had a huge rebrand. So did Tate McRae, and now she's a pop princess. I mean, like, then again, she did do pop before, but like it just wasn't as like polished as it is now. You know,
very much polished.
Like, so Sabrina, she went from just making music that she liked to incorporating all of the horrible things that people said about her as she was just going through life. So she was like, okay, fuck you guys. If you think I'm a slut, if you think I'm a whore, then that's what I'm going to do. And then guess what? That's what made her pop off to this extent.
I'm a slut. Fucking love that song.
Filling up in my truck. Literally, like, she literally said it. She literally said, she let everybody know before she did it what she was gonna do. She was like, fine.
If you don't like it, I'm gonna come back even better. Yeah, back to JoJo Siwa.
Yeah, back to JoJo Siwa. Already that clip makes me laugh, but then, yeah, and then all of a sudden she came out and all of a sudden she had a boyfriend, and which she did meet. Okay, so the course of her boyfriend, right? Her boyfriend's name's Chris Hughes. He's 33 and she's 22, so they have like an 11-year age gap, and they met on a celebrity dating show, the Celebrity Big Brother UK show, in April of 2025, and I'm pretty sure she confirmed that they were dating in July of 2025, June or July, sometime in the summer. So that's...
And mind you, JoJo Siwa was in a relationship when she entered this show. Broke up with her right after the show ended, like at the after party. That situation's crazy, because if that shit ever were to happen to me, you would not see the person here today. I'd make it everybody's problem. Everybody's. I would be that bitch. I would make it everybody's problem. I would be a completely different person. Like,
and the girl she was dating before she went to that show, that was her dancer, wasn't it? Is that because honestly, JoJo Siwa, ever since she like came out as like gay and has been like open and proud about it, like I feel like she's had a lot of girlfriends to the point where I can't even really keep track. Like, I know she dated this one other blonde girl. She dated Avery Cyrus. She dated one of her dancers, but they only lasted like 3 months, and I'm pretty sure that was right before she went onto that show. Mm-hmm. It was like 3 or 4 months that they dated. And that's the video of like her and her dancer standing in like front of the studio, and her dancer's like, so I have a girlfriend, and she like grabs JoJo and everyone starts freaking the fuck out. Like, I'm pretty sure that was the girl she was dating before. Then again, I could be wrong.
Gotcha. I've not seen that. But
you haven't seen that video?
No. I didn't really know that she was dating anyone, because I don't really keep up with JoJo unless something crazy happens where like everyone's talking about it. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know, like I've seen her rebrand because people are like, what the fuck?
Betty Davis eyes? What the hell? She's raspy today. Sorry. Just so many like JoJo memes that just are like circling in my brain.
Oh my god, her singing Traitor in the car. That always gets me.
And her face is beat fucking red. Oh my god,
it's low-key me as fuck in the car.
I know. I also want to say this is not us making fun of JoJo Siwa either, because I respect JoJo Siwa. Like, it's I have nothing bad against JoJo Siwa, but her, if anything, it's a good thing. It's like, it's almost like she's the kind of person where she either doesn't realize it, or she like purposefully does. You know how some people like purposefully do cringy things on the internet because they know that's like gonna get views,
it's gonna get my ass.
Yeah. Like, even though they look like idiots and they have, or not saying JoJo looks like an idiot, but like they make themselves look stupid, and then because they know, even though people are gonna be in the comments like, what the fuck, like, they're still getting views regardless.
She's making her money.
Like, it's giving Ash Trevino, although at the same time I don't know if Ash Trevino does that shit on purpose. So
I don't think so. I think she's just,
I don't know. But anyways, yes. And then all of a sudden she got a boyfriend, and she popped out as a trad girlfriend, and everyone was kind of like, so what the fuck? Because you made it very clear that you were going into like gay pop, that you were doing like this extreme rebrand of gay pop, where, like, I mean, I will never get over her fucking Karma's a Bitch outfit. Like, the black, like the whole black like bedazzled thing, and then like her black kiss makeup, like like, okay, slay, if that's your thing, then period, love that. But like, when you fought so hard for that, and then kind of just like retracted all of it to do something else, like, I don't know, it's just kind of confusing.
Especially because it's so far on the opposite side of the spectrum she just came from,
yeah,
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Which I think is why a lot of people are confused. And again, we are not hating.
Yeah.
You know, I love a little JoJo Siwa video here and there, you know?
They make me laugh. They do.
Her content now is so different from what she was posting before, which is fine. Like, I mean, she posts like little cute get ready with me's, and she posts about her boyfriend and having a family with him, and which her Snapchat goes a little crazy. Which she's not new to this at all.
I was gonna say, we shouldn't be surprised. Like, y'all remember when she was constantly making Snapchats about like being pregnant, like sticking her stomach out, and which speaking of which, I don't know who did this at Snapchat, but her shit would always pop up on my Explore like Snapchat, and I'm like, I don't follow her on Snapchat. I don't
want it.
I don't want to see what she's doing, but it was always there for some odd reason. And it's like her picking out baby clothes at the grocery store, like whatever it was.
She's back to doing that again, and talking about like weddings and stuff. Talking about how if Chris doesn't propose to her soon, she's gonna do it, which I honestly think she will. I think we're going to see pictures with her down on one knee.
I wouldn't be surprised. She has come out and said that she is still queer, which I should preface. She didn't go from gay to straight, but right. She's, you know, she's still like, I am still very much queer, but like you said, I also wouldn't be surprised, because it really seems like she wants to be the one. And like, also, it's just kind of confusing. It's only confusing to me because I don't want to put anybody in a box. I don't want to put anybody's identity in a box, but on average, like, if someone was even bi or lesbian or whatever it is, like, you have like your masc and your femme, right? And JoJo Siwa gave masc. Like, that's kind of what she gives. So I feel like it's even more confusing when a masc starts dating a man. Like, if she was a lesbian but she was like a femme, like, okay, I totally get it. You know what I mean? Because that makes a little bit more sense in my brain. But then again, like I said, I don't want to put anybody in a box.
No, I get it.
There's
though,
variations of everybody.
I feel like when you're,
and that's why she wants to be the one to
propose
so
that's
bad.
what I was gonna say. With her like being masked, and she's been in so many like woman-loving woman relationships. She's probably always been in the mindset of like, oh, I'm gonna be the one to propose. So that's probably why she's also so okay with it. Because I'm bi. We're both bi.
Yes. And I very much don't want to be the one to get down on one knee because I want to feel like I want to feel special.
But to be fair, we're both really feminine.
Yeah, right, exactly, like femme. Then again, now that I'm thinking about it, actually, a lot of her other girlfriends have also been masked, and like I was just saying that. I was just saying that. I was like, which is fine because there's different variations of everybody. You know, it's a spectrum. So like, just because you're masked doesn't mean you only can be allowed to be attracted to femme.
Right.
But I guess now it's like it's starting to make sense to myself in my brain because I'm like, I actually think she's only ever really dated masked people, except for her dancer. She was kind of more of like a feminine. She wasn't giving like obvious mask, woman loving woman kind of person, you know.
Not gonna lie, I did kind of love her and Avery together. Like, they were so cute.
Actually, can I say something? I think Avery Cyrus is a good-looking specimen. I'm not gonna lie.
You were about to say something so bad.
No,
she's good looking.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I love them together. They were so funny together.
I agree.
But I do think Avery, when they first got into the relationship, I was like, what? Because Avery started to like change her style when she was dating JoJo, which honestly that naturally happens. Like when you start dating someone, that's fine. I thought they were so cute together.
Mm-hmm. I know. I kind of liked them too, just because I knew Avery and I liked her content. I mean, her content is kind of random, but I liked it. It was like fine. But then, unfortunately, they didn't work out, and that brought us another JoJo meme, which honestly, love that. I love it. I literally just showed it to her just before we started filming because she had never seen it. Anybody that knows what I'm talking about. Oh, okay.
I didn't know what you were talking about.
Oh, okay. So you remember. Okay.
Yeah.
The video that her mom took of her, she's like, "Why are you mad? Why are you mad?" She's like, "Because I got used for views and for clout." I love that video.
Honestly, iconic.
Iconic meme moment. Period.
JoJo has made so many good memes. I don't know her secret to
That's
it.
what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, I don't not like JoJo Siwa. Like, she kind of does scare me a little bit. Just because I don't. Maybe that's actually, you know, maybe that's why people are low-key so, like, judgmental when it comes to influencers and celebrities. Because, like, when I don't understand you, like, I get a little scared. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I just don't really understand, like, your personality almost. Like, it's all just kind of all over the place, which is fine. JoJo does kind of scare me a little bit. And granted, I have made fun of some of her songs and dance moves because they're funny. Like, let's be honest, okay? Let's just be honest. They're funny. But I also respect her because of the great memes that we have gotten from her. Like, cause she's naturally funny. Like, you know what I mean? Like, whether you're laughing at a video of her because she's like embarrassing herself or because she says something funny, like she's funny. Have you ever seen the one sorry, have you ever seen the one video of her like before she started dating Chris Hughes when she was still like mask presenting and she has like an energy drink in her hand and the camera's like set up and she like leans into it like you know what I mean? Have you ever seen that? I can't remember what she asks. She like asks the camera a question. I can't remember.
I might have, because during that time period, I was watching so much of her content because I'd be scrolling on TikTok and she would just come up and be like, another JoJo post.
I think another reason why it's hard to understand her is because now we're used to like mask JoJo, like, and putting out the music and doing the kind of performances that she does. Like, we're used to it now. But like when she was making this switch, like we knew JoJo as like the dancer, like rainbows, sparkles, bows, children. You know what I mean?
Can we talk about that? Like, almost rebrand? She went from rainbows to bows to hey mamas.
Yeah.
Which honestly was a little iconic because like at this point I don't know if she was like under contract or she just loved what she was doing.
Yeah.
But
I'm pretty sure she did mention that she was under contract until 18. But then even still when she was 18, like it wasn't really changing much. So I think she like did it for another year. And then when she turned 19, that's when like the contract was like really over. Because she mentioned it in a James Charles video, I'm pretty sure, when he did her makeup, that she was like under contract and she had to keep things family friendly. And
right. I feel like that doesn't shock me with like how much she rebrands, only because she hasn't really been able to experiment with her style.
she's been on television literally her entire life.
Mm-hmm. So she's always had to be like.
I like forget that like she started on Dance Moms. Like I forget that JoJo Siwa is the JoJo Siwa from Dance Moms. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm like, oh my god. Then again, that's what happens, I guess, when you're when you're famous like that for so long. Especially because like I don't know what it was. Like JoJo's like when she was like kid friendly, like she was everywhere, everything. What video? I think it was a video. That same video with James Charles was Tana Mojo. I'm pretty sure. She like listed off every category of JoJo Siwa merch that she has. And like, so Tana was like, just tell me everything. She's like, what do you have? Like, I want to know it all. And she was like, okay, do you want me to do it in like categories? And she's like, what? And she's like, shirts, pants, sweatshirts, bows, makeup, like, and it was just like this long,
backpacks,
like there is literally JoJo Siwa everything.
I still see her at like grocery stores. I'm like, hey JoJo. Bro, have you ever seen the video of, like, she's always been spotted out driving her Tesla because it was wrapped in her face. Oh. But there's like a video of her like cutting someone off in her Tesla.
Are you serious?
And that video makes me laugh so bad. Because imagine you can't hide from who you are because you're plastered on your car and you cut someone off and it gets posted on the internet. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness, I would be a little embarrassed. I'd be like, damn.
The consequence of your own actions, girl. That's so
my
funny.
hat hit the mic. I'm so sorry if that was loud. I'm so sorry. I was laughing a little too hard.
That is actually fun. I don't think I've ever seen that. It's very, there's so many good JoJo moments. Like,
I wonder if I can find it really quick. JoJo Siwa cutting me off. Yup. Oh. She's just cutting over 3 lanes of traffic.
Oh my god. Fuck, I like wouldn't even be able to get mad at that. Like that would make me laugh so bad.
Her wheels are sick.
Her extremely tinted windows, like you can't even see. That's so funny, man. Like, god damn it.
It's so funny.
Anyways. So yeah, she's had like 2 whole rebrands now because she went from kid friendly to
gay icon,
gay pop punk icon, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
To trad girlfriend. Obviously that gave us Betty Davis's eyes, which a lot of people tore apart. Maybe I did a little bit too. Just because, like, I know that it's just preference. I know that there are some people out there that like raspy voice singers. I can't get with it. Like, I just can't get with it.
That song just didn't suit her vocal abilities. But I'm also, like, this is coming from someone, I don't really know too much about music. I don't know, whatever. I just didn't like what I was hearing. That's just me. If she had fun doing it, I love that for her so much.
Mm-hmm, right. And so obviously in this video she popped out and she went from full black bodysuit, like mohawk black kiss makeup, to a blonde pinup hairstyle, red lips with her big white teeth, and like pearls in like a blue dress. So people were like,
why'd you say big white teeth like that?
Because she's got some big white teeth.
Well, didn't she get veneers?
That's what I'm saying. And it's very...
Bro, I'm not into veneers.
I'm not hating on people with veneers, but like her teeth are... You can tell that they're veneers. They are large and in charge. Which is fine. Which is totally fine. Honestly, if I ever got veneers, like they would look like shit on me because my natural teeth are big as is.
Don't they shave your teeth down? I don't even know how it works.
Well, it depends on what kind you get. Like if you want like Tana Mojo, I'm pretty sure she went for like the full thing, like shaved down her permanent teeth.
I remember seeing that.
Got veneers, but some people do like they just do like it's just like a surface sort of situation.
Okay.
Like a clip-on kind of.
Like a clip-on.
So like they're still like glued to your teeth, but like then you're not shaving down your natural teeth underneath in case you ever maybe think about Tana Mojo. Her veneers are constantly fucking falling out. Like, cause like what do they have to hold on to? This little nub of a tooth.
Which is literally like what they have to keep like the sensitive part of the tooth. Or
I don't even know. But like now if Tana Mojo ever wanted to get rid of her veneers, she can't, cause she doesn't have teeth underneath.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Your adult teeth don't grow back.
She's gonna have tiny little teeth.
Yeah. When she's old, she'll probably be like a gummy grandma, which is kind of a slay.
Honestly.
I support that.
No.
But yeah.
I don't think I could ever do veneers.
I don't think I could either. But
I also don't feel like I need them. I need Invisalign. My fucking teeth are shifting. Because someone broke their retainer. Both of them.
Literally fucking kill me if I ever need to do any more teeth work. Like, please. I've had literally like 10 years of tooth pain, like from 2 different sets of braces, permanent retainers, normal retainers. I'm done. I'm so over it. Like, please don't. Even if my teeth are fucking crooked, I'm never doing that shit. I'm over it. I'm done.
Just don't let your teeth get crooked because it hurts.
I know. I'm trying not
really
to.
Bad.
Try not to. I wear my retainer, but like that's what happened the first time. I wore my retainer every night for like 3 years, and like for some reason, as time went on, my bite just kept getting bigger and bigger to the point where I literally couldn't bite into food, and if I smiled, there was a gaping hole in between my top and bottom teeth.
Which, hearing your story on that kind of scares me to get the clear retainer again, or like even the metal one, because like I'm like, should I just get a permanent retainer? Just glue that shit in there?
Yeah, so got a second set of braces, and they put permanent retainers on both top and bottom. We're fine so far. We're good. So, at least I think. My teeth still look and feel the same. If anything, it was more scary because they were really concerned for my jaw. Because there are, like, different, like, jaw diseases, I guess, where, like, your jaw can start disintegrating, and then that fucks up your bite. So, like, for me to have gotten braces and wear my retainer and my bite to change, they were like really concerned about like my jaw, but it was fine. So
bro, I know we're so on a side tangent, which is why we only need 2 or 3 topics a video, but when I got my wisdom teeth out, when I came out of surgery, they were like, so we fucked up her jaw and there's like nothing we could do about that. So yeah, because like I guess they had a hard time taking out my teeth because my mouth was too small, which I don't even want to talk about what the dentist would say to me when I was younger. Oh my god, they were creepy.
Yeah.
Why do you think it's okay to say to a 10 to 12-year-old, oh, that's gonna be disappointing when you're older?
Yeah.
I have words.
So fucking weird. Ugh. Anyways.
But yeah, and that's always haunted me. Getting my wisdom teeth out.
The fuck out of me as well.
Also,
honestly.
I was out for a week after, like, or maybe a week or 2, like, after. My face was so swollen and oily.
Mine was bad.
And I was just in so much pain. I just stayed in bed.
My sister just got her wisdom teeth out, and her shit swelled for like 3 days, and then it went away. And I was like, what the fuck?
I'm telling you, something different about the kids these days. Because every person I've worked with, they're like, I'm getting my wisdom teeth out tomorrow. And then they have, like, work on Friday. And I'm like,
oh, no.
How are you coming to work?
Yeah, I don't know about
And then they
that.
come to work, and they're perfectly fine. I'm like, bro.
I purposefully got my wisdom teeth out the summer before my, like, junior year of high school, I think it was. Because I was like, oh, I'm going to be swollen. I'm not going to fucking school like this. Thank God I didn't. My swelling was so fucking bad. And that shit took weeks to go down. Like, weeks. Like, I remember it was like I hit the 2-week mark. I went to go see Mamma Mia 2 with my Nana, Papa, and my mom and my sister. Walking into that fucking movie theater, it was annoying because, like, you could tell that, like, it had gone down, but it was very much still there. So, but anyways.
Such a side tangent, but I hope you guys enjoy that.
Anyways, JoJo Siwa also being in this relationship, giving trad girlfriend, like we said earlier, made a comment about how she wants marriage and children somewhat very soon, to the point where if he doesn't, she will be the one proposing, as well as also posting AI photos of her and Chris's AI family and what their children would look like. And she was on Snapchat teasing a future engagement because she was like, it was like a photo of her in a wedding dress. And so people were like, could you imagine if I did that?
Bro, I'd be like, bitch, what the fuck?
Could you imagine, like, people would look at me and be like, you're fucking, I already low-key feel stupid when I walk around and people see that I have a ring on my ring finger, because it's giving delusional. You know what I mean? Like, it's giving delusional, at least for me, not JoJo specifically, but like I would be like, I would be concerned if people weren't like, Alyssa, are you okay? Like, why are you doing this? Like, because it's giving delusional. Like, because I have a promise ring that I wear on my finger, and like you have one too, but you don't even wear it on your ring finger, which honestly, I understand.
This is the promise ring side. I googled it. I didn't know there's like a promise ring side. It's your right hand on your ring finger. Or at least I think so, right?
Oh, well, then I've been fucking wrong, because I've been wearing it on my literal, like, left hand ring finger, because I was like, that just makes sense, because then you've replaced the promise ring with the engagement ring.
So they say you could wear a promise ring. I guess it doesn't really matter. You can wear a promise ring on the left ring finger, traditional like engagement ring, or the right ring finger to avoid confusion with an engagement ring. But ultimately, It's a personal choice.
Okay, right. So so then, like I was saying, sometimes wearing the ring on my finger, I feel like it's giving delusional outwardly to the people that see me, and like if it's strangers, I don't care. If anything, I want them to think I'm married or engaged, because if like, this rarely ever happens, but if a man ever wanted to approach me, then I don't have to worry about it, because I've got a ring on my finger. But going to like, I could not tell you the amount of times that I've gone to a family something, whether it's me or Brady's, and someone pulls me to the side and they're like, why the fuck did you not tell me that you were engaged? And I'm like, I'm not. And they're like, oh, well, you guys are both wearing rings on your ring finger. And I'm like, well, yeah, they're promise rings. So they're like, oh, okay.
But I kind of love that you're like, because your promise ring is the big one, right?
Yeah.
Love that. Like, mine looks like a fucking promise ring, which I love this ring. I've been wanting it since I was younger.
Okay, well, to be fair, like, I do have an actual promise ring that Brady got me for Valentine's Day, like the first Valentine's Day we ever spent together, but I don't know what's wrong with it. Like, no matter what I do, the prongs like loosen, and then like if I like am doing things like moving my hand around, like I can hear the stone like shaking in it. Ooh. And I originally gave Brady a promise ring that had like my name engraved in it, and he lost it not 2024, but 2020, the summer of 2024 at the beach. And I was really, really, really devastated about it, just because I wanted to keep it, like, show our kids, like, our first original promise rings. And I eventually got him a new one, and that's the one he still has. But I'm so deathly terrified of, like, losing that stone or losing that ring in general, that when I hear it shake, like, the idea of it potentially falling out when I'm not aware, and then I lose the stone, I'm scared. So I just wear a fake one. I just wear a fake ring, because I'm too scared. I like fix it. I'll like take pliers and I'll like push all the prongs together, and then it doesn't do that anymore. But then after like a week, it does it again. I'm like, I'm not. I cannot risk losing this fucking ring. Like, right. I'm showing this shit to my children. So yeah, I got it on Etsy.
Period. I love it.
So it's fake. It's not technically the one that he gave me, but
the meaning is still there.
Yeah, that's still the purpose of it. So, and since I was picking it out, obviously I was like,
I just want some bling on my fucking finger, bro.
Do it, bitch. I'll buy you a promise ring. we can get bestie promise rings.
Oh my God, we should go to, I know Pandora like isn't the best, but have you seen like the pinky ring trend?
Yeah.
That's so fucking cute.
I want to do that, because I do love a good pinky ring. I have a pinky ring. I would love to have it on.
And you get it engraved.
Yeah, that'd be so really cute. I want to start putting more rings on this hand, because when I met Brady and I started wearing a promise ring, I didn't like the look of having a promise ring along with, because I used to be like already I have 4 rings on this hand that I never take off. But I used to be like a full ringed baddie. Like, rings are like my favorite jewelry family. I don't know, like my favorite whatever. But I couldn't get with like wearing a lot of jewelry on this hand. I felt like it looked weird with like a random like diamond, or not diamond, but like whatever.
Right.
But now I feel like I'm starting to grow out of that, because I'm always like, fuck, I want more rings on this hand. Like a cute little pinky ring would be perfect.
I know. There's like this one I really want from Pandora.
I'm pretty sure I have something like that literally saved in my TikTok, because I thought it was so cute, and I was like, I like that idea.
Bro, I don't know, we're such on a side tangent right now.
I know, fuck. Okay, you know what, let's just, okay. So that's what JoJo Siwa is up to right now.
Yes.
And people are in talks about it specifically because of the engagement thing. People are talking about how they made a video talking about getting engaged. It was around Christmas time, and Chris was saying how he probably wouldn't ever propose during Christmas because he would want it to be during a time that's where proposals aren't really necessarily expected, which I respect. Like, I like that. Like, right. I tell Brady, like, when you do decide that you're going to propose to me, like, I would also prefer it not to be like on a birthday, on Christmas, if we're like planning a trip, because I'm gonna know. Like, I'm a girl, like, if I know you're gonna propose soon and then we make plans to go to like Hawaii or California to go on a trip, like, I'm gonna be suspecting it, you know? Mm-hmm. But then she made a joke, JoJo made a joke about how, like, she's just gonna be the one to pop the question, and he shut that down real fast, and people were like speculating, like, the expression on her face being like really disappointed. And so people are just talking about it because she's still a mask at heart, I feel. And I feel like she really wants to be the one to propose to her boyfriend, which I respect. You know, you don't have to be a man to propose. You don't have to be a certain gender and have a certain gendered partner to propose to somebody.
It's like, shit, if you really feel like you really want to marry this person and you want to ask the question and you think they'd be okay with it, fuck yeah. But I feel like proposals go both ways. Like, sure, I feel like a lot of men don't really think about it too much, like, as much as women do. Mm-hmm. Like, we want it to be, like, beautiful. We want it to be special. We want it, like, whatever. But
the guys just want it to be what we want. They're like, I don't even know. Like, I just want her to like it.
They're like, I just want to make her happy, so here you go.
Yeah.
Which, yeah. But as long as y'all are both okay with that.
Yeah, I would support it. But I also think though, this situation is also maybe slightly different because he is like, I could understand where he doesn't like want, if she was dating another like a 25-year-old and she was like, maybe I'll pop the question, like, maybe, and even if he still was like, I don't really want that, even still, like, they're a little bit closer in age. But for Chris being 33,
like, he's a grown man.
I'm sure he does not want to get, like, I can understand why he does not want to be getting proposed to, not only by his girlfriend, which obviously a lot of people are talking about how it's giving like toxic masculinity, like he doesn't want to feel like a girl because he's the one getting proposed to.
I guess I didn't watch the video,
but then also your girlfriend who's like a whole 11 years younger than you, literally, like, just like a brand new adult, and you're like a grown-ass man. I don't know. Anyways,
I guess I didn't watch the video too in depth because I didn't see like the reactions or how he said it. Mm-hmm. But I feel like there's nothing wrong with him wanting to be the one to propose. I don't know if he said it some sort of like fucked up way. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
So I don't know. I think, you know what? Happy for them.
Happy for them. I guess we'll see. She did make a comment about like come like 2032 if he doesn't propose, and like that's when she's taken over. So I guess we'll all just have to wait and see.
2032?
Yeah.
Next month. Wrap it up.
I'm sure, like, it was like she was making a joke, like, if he takes too long, then like, which I've even made that same joke before, like, if you take too long to propose, then like I am just gonna take matters into my own hands, and I know you don't want that. But for me, it's different. Like JoJo, I feel like she actually like would just do it and not care. But for me, I only say that
right
because I know he doesn't want that.
Right.
I probably wouldn't actually do that because I don't even know. Like, I don't even know how you fucking... I've never had to think about proposing to somebody ever in my life. Like, because I'm just...
So do I get down on this knee?
Yeah, because I'm just the girl... I would probably do that shit so well, though, because you know how half the guys are always like...
The Shane Dawson.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna... Because I know what I want, so I'm gonna do it right. I'm, like, back straight, like, knees fully 90 degree. I'm going to get the videographer, a photographer, and find a nice spot. I'm going to get everybody's families involved. Like, I'd be so good, actually, at, like, putting together a proposal.
I honestly, like, if Jake ever decides, like, he wants to propose to me, I'm just going to send him a note full of things to do, consider, whatever. Mm-hmm. Do with that as you will. Mm-hmm. Better execute it.
Oh my gosh.
But not to the point where like I would expect it. You know what I mean?
I know. I feel bad. I give him a lot of like tips when it comes to eventually when he wants to propose, I'm like, I obviously, like I said, I don't want it to be like I would like it to be special. Like I've told him I want it to be special. I want it to be in a nice place. But also, like, I want it where, like, the proposal itself is just the two of us and a videographer or a photographer. And then we go and celebrate with my family that knows about it. But, like, I'm the only one that doesn't, you know, like, they know they're, like, waiting somewhere at a restaurant at our house, like, so we can have, like, a big celebration afterwards. So, like, he knows that. And, like, other, like, little things, but I kind of feel bad sometimes when I kind of pile that on, because at the same time, I'm like, and I also don't want to know about it at all. I want it to be 100% a fucking surprise. Like, I don't want to even be able to suspect that you're doing it. And I'm like, that's probably really, really stressful.
Yeah, probably a little bit of a tall order, but you know what? I think there is a way to do all that.
Tall order.
I feel like I would have the same thing. I don't know. I feel like I'd want to be proposed to, like, somewhere, like, pretty, which is kind of hard because we live in Arizona.
Yeah.
So, up north, which we could go to the spot that I took him, which is a very special spot that fucking everyone goes to, but it's, like, a special spot because my family went to, and then I took them there, and then da-da-da. That'd be pretty.
Yeah.
I would fuck with that.
I would love, this is so funny I'm actually talking about this because of what I'm wearing. My dream would be to be proposed to, like, in Hawaii, because Brady's Hawaiian, and it's just such a beautiful,
it's a beautiful place.
It's just so beautiful. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't want that because
you would expect it.
Well, that, and also, like, if my family's not there, like you're really gonna, you can't fly out my whole family.
You're gonna make me sit on this information for a week or two?
Like, exactly, like, we can't fly my whole family out there to celebrate with us afterwards, or whatever it is, like, right. And so then in the same vein, I'm like, yeah, like, I don't want to expect it, but at the same time, if Brady ever did want to propose to me in Hawaii, and he's like, we're going on a trip, both of our families are coming, I'd be like, it's happening.
It's happening.
It's happening.
And then I see one of those, guys, I think my boyfriend's proposing to
me.
Yeah.
I know. I feel like no matter what, you're probably always going to have, like, a small, like, suspicion. Like, I have before. When me and Brady first met, he was so set on marrying. Like, he talked about it all the time about how he wanted to get married to me and whatever. And he told me when we first started dating, which granted, then we, like, started living our lives together, and we realized that, like, obviously marriage that soon is, like, not in the cards for us. But he told me that he was going to start the process after I graduated college. That's when he was going to start saving up, get the ring, propose. So that'd probably be like a couple, like 6 months to a year after graduation. But I don't know why in my head I was sitting at my college graduation, like, low-key thinking that I was going to walk out and, like, he was just going to get down on one knee. But I was like, no, Alyssa, no, he's not. He's not going to, obviously. And then as time went on and we were living in the apartment, trying to work and get a house. So I was like, I'll probably wait on that, which is fine. But now that it's been, like, almost, now it's like 2.5 years, we're gonna hit 3 years in, like, June, which is gonna fly by. I'm like, fuck, I can't help but just, like, expect it every time now. Like, no matter what we're doing, like, we usually always do, like, a California trip. We're going to Hawaii. Then again, that's for somebody else's wedding, and I pray to God he would never propose to me at somebody else's wedding.
Right.
Like, or on that trip, because obviously that is not, like, anyways, that is somebody else's trip, you know what I mean? So I probably wouldn't expect it there. I doubt he would ever do that. But, like, there's, like, a few other things that we're doing this year. Then again, I don't know if he would do it this year. Like, I don't know. Honestly, I trick myself. I am delusional. Like, I trick delusional. My own brain.
Well, hopefully with me staying at the house and paying my rent, he can afford.
Well, I don't know. I don't even know, because now that he has money, now he's just buying.
Brady, use my fucking rent money to save money to get married to this woman. Fuck.
Well, thank you.
Because what? You could save up a year. I don't know how much your ring that you're wanting is.
I think my dream ring is like 5,000 to 6,000.
So what? That's like maybe 7 months of my rent money.
Yeah.
Brady, get it together. Lock in.
I know, but he's so right now he's so locked in on finishing our home gym, which is like, that's fine, I guess.
You know, again, 7 months. So that's the rest of the year. Half the year.
Yeah.
He would just have to save it.
Yeah. So I'm just letting him do his thing and figure it out, because the more I think about it, like, then the more I'm just like, I start to pick it apart, and I'm just like, I don't know. So I'm like, I'm going to ruin it for myself. So just fucking, like,
when it happens, it happens.
Exactly. Like, I need to stop thinking about it. He said that we could go ring browsing sometime in the early months of 2026. So maybe in the next couple of months we'll go look. But then after that, I'm not going to let myself think about it. Like, don't think about it. Just go with the flow. Like, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm fine either way. I'm only 24, so it's fine. But anyways, hopefully JoJo Siwa and Chris Hughes.
We've been talking about JoJo Siwa for like an hour.
I know. Actually, this is actually kind of an interesting topic. We were not planning on talking about engagements and weddings and proposals and things, but like, what is your like dream proposal? Because I know you mentioned like maybe somewhere in Flagstaff. Mm-hmm. And I know, I'm pretty sure I've seen your ring. And we both want to get our rings from Brilliant Earth, which is slay. So Brilliant Earth, if you ever see this.
I don't know. I feel like I don't want anything too over the top. I want it to be like short, sweet, videographer and photographer there or whatever. Mm-hmm. I kind of want it to be nature-y, which is why I think it would be beautiful to do it at Aspen's Corner. Mm-hmm. Just because I love that place, especially when like the trees are yellow. So if it was like October, November-ish.
Oh, I love.
I don't know. We take a little hike. We go. Wabam. Weighing in front of the mountains. Like.
Are you the kind of girl that's like, because I'm like this. Like, see, another reason why I feel like it's stressful is because I tell him I don't want to know about it at all whatsoever. But then at the same time, like, you better make sure that my nails are done. Not like, and not how they normally are. Because like usually my nail. Like, when I do my nails, like, the designs are kind of all over the place. Like, I do, like, kind of, like, the more, like, maximalist sort of style of nail art. So I'm like, you better make sure that my nails are just, like, plain French tip, classy, pretty, and you better make sure I'm, like, hair done, makeup done, nice outfit.
Which is why I feel like guys in relationships should get used to, like, being like, hey, dress up today. Or, like, oh, here's some money to go get your nails done.
Yeah.
Just so that she doesn't start getting suspicious. If you haven't been doing these things and all of a sudden you're like, hey, babe, you should go get your nails done and get, like, this. Mm-hmm. If you're randomly doing this.
I know.
I fucking know.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, Brady, you should be happy that I do my own nails. Because if you were ever to be like, you should go get your nails done and get, like, a French tip, I'd be like, what? But usually I, like, ask him for his opinions on what nails I should do.
I feel like Jake, if he ever wanted to, I feel like what I want is simple, but also, like, I want it to be, like, there better be a photographer there, whatever. He could have help from his sister and be like,
right,
let's go get our nails done. Let's get matching nails. And she gets, like, a white French tip or something. I think, like, just plain white, like, I don't know if white is too much, though. I think French tip is good, but I just feel like it just looks so good with, like, photos. If you're just, like, I don't know, French tip or, like, just plain white almond shaped nails or something.
Ooh, yeah.
And
I don't know what nails would look better.
You better not have me looking a mess,
please.
I better be wearing a dress. Better have my hair done. And jewelry better be on. You better keep my ring finger free. And that's all I'm saying.
Right, exactly. Is it weird to wear white to your proposal?
I've seen so many people do it. I don't think so, but
because I feel like for some people, maybe if they're expecting it, then like, okay, yeah, period. But then at the same time, I'm like, but you're not technically a bride yet. But then also it's like, how do you remember? Like, I don't wear white that much. I would like to wear white the day that I get proposed to, because it is giving bridal. But I also don't want to know at the same time, but I also don't want to be wearing like black.
So I actually just watched a video of this girl.
But I might.
And she was filming like I think I'm getting engaged today. And he told me to wear the pretty white dress he just bought me. Which, I don't know if he does that often where he like buys her dresses and whatever. which, again, this is why I'm saying, guys, you need to, like, just randomly buy your girlfriend, like, a dress, have her put it on for date night, whatever, so she doesn't get suspicious when you're like, hey, wear this dress. You might still be suspicious because it's white.
Yeah.
And you're going somewhere nice.
Mm-hmm.
But, I don't know, I think, actually, Flagstaff would be so pretty to get proposed to in. Yeah. And then, like, it's not that far from family, so, like, if everyone wanted to come out, have dinner or something. Or,
right,
like,
right. Yeah, it's a much easier, like,
And I know it's in Arizona, but I don't know.
But at the same time, like
it.
At the same time, I wouldn't mind getting proposed to here. I just don't know of very many nice places besides, like, Flagstaff. Like, I don't know then again, I don't know, maybe I do, because there's lots of, like, sometimes, like, when I go to a wedding here, and I'm like, oh, like, even me, I'm a native, like, I was born and raised here, and even still, if I'm like, oh, I'm going to a wedding, like, it's probably gonna be, like, an ugly venue, because it's ugly here, like, it's gonna be desert, but there are so many, and then I get shocked with how many beautiful green places that exist. Like, even when I was taking my high school grad photos, I don't even know where the fuck I was at, but my friend and my friend were with me, and we went to this place. I don't know if it's like a running place, but there's this big, nice building with like stairs and then just like a huge like green field with palm trees. And so I took most of my photos there and they turned out beautiful. You can't even tell that I'm like in the middle of like Glendale, Arizona, like, or I don't even remember where it was at. So I'm like, maybe, I don't know though. I don't know.
Jake's sister's wedding was at a venue in Flagstaff. It was beautiful. First of all, it's like this building and it's like obviously like this, and it's so interesting because like you when you walk in, there's a door to the left, there's a bathroom, and then it connects to where the bride gets ready and like the bridesmaids and stuff.
Right.
And then when you walk down the hall, it's the men's bathroom, but the men actually have to go around and get ready upstairs.
Oh, okay.
And then you have like all the tables and chairs, but the outside was absolutely fucking gorgeous. There was a huge mountain in the background.
Oh.
There was horses. And there was like this cat at the wedding. It was so fucking cute. And I was like, fuck.
Yeah. I also was actually really shocked this one day. It was, what year was it? Was it 2024? I think so. Oh, fuck. I don't remember if it was 2023 or 2024, but literally the day of my birthday, and on one of those years, I was going to a friend's wedding, and I get ready. I put in the, I'm with, it's me, Brady, and my friend who got ready with us. And we're driving to the place. I'm like pulling up the map, and it's literally just like, the venue was like 4 minutes from my house. And so I was like, there's a fucking wedding venue over here? Like, where?
Like, hello?
And I live in the middle of the desert. So I was like, where are we going? We pull up. It's all like a desert lot for parking. But then I walked in and I saw, and I went to this building that I've seen be there for years, but I just never knew what it was.
Right.
I thought it was a church, which I think it still might be. I think they maybe use it for church sometimes. I don't know. But anyways, walk inside, go out to where the actual ceremony is. And it was beautiful. There was this big, like, green hedge behind them to try to kind of cover all of, like, the houses. Because it was, like, right on a road. So, like, it covered the road, all the houses behind it. This beautiful little arch, and like it was beautiful. So I'm like, I get shocked every time I go to a place like that, and I'm like, we have places like this in Arizona,
right?
Like, what the fuck? But anyways, yeah. Oh, actually, you know, before we move on, I think this would be fun. We're both going to explain our dream engagement rings. You go first.
You know, I was just thinking about my wedding ring that I had, like, saved. It is silver. I'm a gold gal right now. So I don't know. They probably have a similar one, but mine is literally a Marquise diamond. And I don't care if it's lab grown. I would honestly prefer that.
Either. I think I'd also prefer lab grown.
I'd prefer lab grown. It's cheaper, better for the environment, I think. Better for the kids out there mining diamonds. Like, and also, like, I don't need an actual diamond.
I'm also just so deathly afraid of, like, accidentally losing something. Like, I can't live with that. Like, I would never wear my ring if I had, like, an actual fucking diamond on my hand. Absolutely not.
Like, I would just be staring at it all day. Like,
right.
oh.
And then I'd put it down. And I wouldn't wear it because I don't want to fuck with it. Because I want to keep it forever.
And then the band on, like, the one that I really like is, like, it's kind of, like, intertwined.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if it gives, like, floral, dainty, but, like, I love it so much.
Mm-hmm.
And there's, like, little diamonds on the, like, little intertwining
Oh,
parts.
it's so pretty.
And it's so pretty. I'm
so
like, fuck,
pretty.
that's the ring I want. And I think it's 6,000, maybe 5,000.
Do you know the carat of the marquee that you want? Or are you more of, like, a smaller, like...
I feel like I would have to try them on.
Yeah.
Because, like, I was trying to look, I think maybe, I don't know.
That's actually another reason why I wear, like, fake promise rings. One, because my promise ring is, like, kind of broken. But two, as I've been dating Brady, like, every once in a while, I'll buy a new, like, Amazon, like, travel ring. So that, like, so the whole time we've been dating, I've been, like, trying out different shapes and sizes because I obviously don't really know, like, what ring I want to wear for the rest of my life. So I've been, like, testing them out for, like, the last, like, 2.5 years. And I think this is, like, the one that's closest to what I want. Like, I just want, like, a platinum. I think I want a little bit of a thicker band, like a 3mm just silver band. Or they're on Brilliant Earth, they have, like, I don't know what it's called. Like, there's, like, a category. I don't know if it's, like, vintage or, like, cathedral, I think, where, like, there's a lot of, like, just really pretty engravements, like, along the band. Maybe, like, a diamond or a crystal, like, here or there. And then just a round, lab-grown little girly. Because I've discovered that oval stones make my fingers look longer, which makes them look more, like, cute and elegant and feminine. Yes. So I really liked square, but, like, square feels too, like, cunty for me. Does that make sense? Like,
that actually makes perfect sense.
Like, not saying that people that have square ones are cunts, but, like, it's, like, for me, like, I feel like if I wore a ring like that, like, I feel like people would see me as a cunt. Does that make sense? Like, They would be like, you look like a cunt. Because does that make sense? Is that stupid?
I feel like, no, not stupid. I feel like that makes perfect sense. I don't really like the square shape. I think because it's so intimidating. I don't know. I feel like that's why I would like a marquise shape though. Because
I feel like you so give marquee. Like, oh my God, I can see it like 100%. It's honestly so funny. This is why I love talking to girlies about like their dream wedding rings and stuff. Because when they either one get it or two when they talk about it, like you can like really... It's so weird how well a wedding ring or an engagement ring can like fit somebody's personality. Like, I'm trying to think like, I don't have that many friends that are like married. I have a few that are engaged, and like I'm trying to think. I mean, like the first person that comes to mind obviously is my friend who's engaged. She has the two. Have you ever seen that? She has 2 stones, like 2 diamonds. One's
That sounds really pretty though.
It's, oh my God, it's fucking beautiful. And like one time she let me try it. She's like, do you want to try it on? I was like, no. No, I don't. No. I don't want to fuck it up. I think it's a marquee, and it's either fuck, what is it? I can't even freaking remember. You know what? I'm gonna look up a picture though and show you, because it's like it is like the craziest. Oh my God, wait.
I was gonna say, I think I would like a marquise diamond shape, because I always do like almond shaped nails, or like something like pointier.
Yeah.
Because I like the way it makes my fingers look. I think to me that makes my fingers look elevated, elegant, whatever. So I feel like to have that as a ring on your finger would also make me feel that same way.
Yeah. Fuck. I need a more zoomed in photo. Hold on. I think it's a marquee and a oval?
Square oval?
Fuck, why can I not remember? Like, I can't remember jack shit about it. But, like, the point of me saying that is that I look at it and I feel like it fits her personality. So, and I don't know why. Like, I don't know what it is.
Like, it suits her.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, it suits her so well. Like, and then a marquee, like, I feel like marquee really... That's literally... And then whenever I think of my future ring, like, when I can't think of anything other than oval. I feel like oval just, like, suits me the best. I don't know.
For me, like, the longest time I wanted, like, a... What is it? Teardrop? Or...
Oh, like a,
Pear?
Yeah, wait, what is that called?
I think it's pear.
Okay.
Where it's just like basically teardrop shaped.
Yeah.
Oh, pear-shaped or teardrop diamonds. It's called both.
Right.
I do love those as well, but I really think like I don't know, my heart's set on it.
Mm-hmm.
At least it has been for like the last year or two.
Yeah, I like that. And also just like the whole like intertwined, like, because when I think of you, I do think of like, you kind of remind me of like a fairy.
And she was a fairy.
And she was a fairy.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So it's like a marquee and a rectangle.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Right?
Oh.
And she got like a thicker band on it because obviously she has 2 stones, so
right.
like kind of is more like
more secure that way.
Yeah.
Anyways,
moving on from whatever the fuck we were just talking about.
I don't even know how long we've been filming, but it's been so
an hour
of just engagements and JoJo Siwa, which honestly,
technically I guess they kind of correlate. So, anyways, there's also something else going on the internet right now. Mm-hmm. So I don't know how some of you feel. I feel like this topic in particular is pretty controversial. But I'm just going to throw my opinion out there, I guess you could say. But Camilla, I can't pronounce her last name. I don't know how to say it. Camilla A. from the Bop House. I love her. Or I did. She was one of my more favorite TikTokers. I really liked what she did for the OF community, as well as just like the just anybody in like the sex work industry. Kind of in a way, she's like just normalizing it, like not really like if you think about it, like people before Camilla, people were so quick to judge people who were on OnlyFans, like but Camilla became other people's like favorite. She worked with brands and stuff like that, and so did Ari Kiatsa? I don't know.
I'm so sorry. I love her though. Ari.
Like, so I love both of those girlies, and I really, really loved Camilla. I thought she was funny. And yeah, and I just kind of liked what she made OF sex work not seem so like whatever. Like, anyways, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. But on New Year's Day of this year, she released a 15-minute documentary called Becoming Her, announcing her retirement from OF. Which also, can I just say real quick, when she was teasing this documentary and like how she was going to quit OnlyFans and she had something like planned that was going to come out on New Year's Day, a fucking course on how to social media was literally the last fucking thing I thought that she would be announcing. Like I thought it was going to be like her own brand, like, which I guess technically it is. Maybe like a different kind of business, like a product of something, or like a collaboration,
like a passion project.
Yeah, something.
I feel like it's so, like, I don't know what it is with people dropping courses, but every single time they're scammy. I don't know. Like,
every time.
Unless you're selling that shit for like maybe $20. It's a scam.
Right, exactly.
And I think you said it was $5,000?
It's $2,000 to $5,000.
$2,000 to $5,000.
There's limited spots. That's what they say, at least. So, like, not anybody. There's an interviewing process as well.
Do you have to pay the money before or after that?
Before. Because I'm pretty sure someone said that you pay the money and there's an interview process. There's limited spots. But you'll be out of it if, you know.
Do I get a refund?
I don't know. I did also read that the limited spots, because that's what they say. They say that they have limited spots for this course, but someone took the course and said that the limited spots thing was not real. Maybe they're just saying that to kind of entice people to pay for it. So what the fuck is that about?
I was talking to you about this earlier. I feel like if you have 2 to 5 grand to spend on content creation learning.
Mm-hmm.
You have 2 to 5 grand to spend on actual equipment, actual lighting, actual like.
You could get so much equipment with
for that much
$5,000.
money.
You could get tripods, lights, multiple cameras, a really, really good editing software and computer to do it on, mics.
Like, you could do all of that and then learn what works for you and what doesn't. You have to. The thing with content creation, it's not anything that people are like. It's not like she invented something.
Right.
It's something that we've all been doing. Like, I don't know. More people are doing it nowadays. But it's like, you have to be consistent with it. You have to get comfortable in front of the camera. You have to learn how to edit.
Mm-hmm.
That's not just going to come through you through this course.
I was going to say, I don't think what she's teaching specifically, I don't think that's even something you can learn. Like, through a course. Someone can't tell you.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if she's like, post 3 times a day.
Yeah. Like, someone can't tell you how to social media. Like, it's all through experience. Like, you just use common sense and then you work your way through it. And because some things that work for maybe her are not gonna work for other people. Like, if you think about it, how did she start on the internet? Her debut was a Mr. Beast episode, which I didn't even know, honestly. I picked up on Camilla's fame, like post Mr. Beast, post starting OF, stuff like that. So, like, the start of her fame, she was in a Mr. Beast episode, and I'm pretty sure people thought she was really pretty, and so they were making jokes, comments, like, oh, like, drop the OF link. And then she created one, and then started getting a lot of money on OF, and started using how much money she was making on OF as her way to advertise herself on social media. Like, if you think about it, why is Sophie Rain so fucking popular on the internet if she's an OF girl? Because she's on the internet being like, oh, I made $4,000, $4 million this month. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's what kind of, like,
it brings people in, because they're like, why?
Because you're like, how? Like, I'm so intrigued. Like, how? Like, what?
Let me buy the link. Like,
yeah. Fuck. So, like, that was the start of Camilla's career. And then obviously, like, she was doing great things with it. She was working with brands. She was doing good things, collabs, whatever it was. She had beef with Alabama Barker. That shit was fucking awesome. I ate that shit up. And so I thought that was great. And she also made a lot of videos in the beginning of her career about, she would post, like, fake podcast clips, which she has a real podcast now. But those kind of gave her a lot of momentum. Aisha and Sophie, they, like, faked, and Julia, they all, like, faked beef, which brought a lot of people to their collective accounts and stuff. And she just made a lot of just, like, random videos kind of flaunting her money that she made with OF. Mm-hmm. So I don't know if your experience is really giving, I can teach it. Like, if there was someone on the internet who, like us, well, actually, I'm not even going to use that as an example, actually. There was another person on the internet who actually started from nowhere. Like, living on their own, like, or just living life, buying their own equipment, recording themselves, making up their own ideas for videos to actually entertain people and posting clips, engaging with other people, creating engagement, and then they slowly rose and became famous just from doing that. I'd probably buy their course. You know what I mean? Because they actually really know how to make it on social media.
Right.
Camilla kind of had, like, momentum from something else.
Right.
Does that make sense? And, like, also the kind of media she was creating wasn't, like, it wasn't real. Like, it wasn't real videos. It wasn't the kind of videos where, like, people like you make videos showing your record collection, doing, like, your makeup, your trips. Like, that's all real content. Like, those are things you're actually doing, but all of her content was fake. Like, fake beef and fake podcasts, and maybe even I don't know, maybe even some fake flaunting of items that maybe weren't even, because you never really know on
Right.
the internet. Like, you can't really trust if like someone's flaunting a car, if they like actually own it, or if they literally are just like I don't know. Because also a lot of people were like, Sophie, guys, be fucking for real. No one can actually make $4 million off of OnlyFans. Like, they are lying about that. Like, that can't be real, because just the government, the IRS, that's not real. That can't happen. Like, there's no way. And how people talk about how that's dangerous because it can make people want. It's kind of like when before OF, when people were kind of like romanticizing. How do I say this? Like, what words? Shipping at a ship club. You know what I mean?
She was a fairy.
When people started like romanticizing that because of how much money people can make from just like dancing and cute outfits, like it was kind of scary that like maybe someone who just got out of high school didn't even want to try doing something with their life and they went straight to that. Usually they always ended up regretting it. I feel like maybe like 6 out of 10 cases, I would say.
Right.
But that's why people, when Sophie Rain was talking about how much money she made on OF, they were like, don't believe that. That's like really dangerous. One, for the people that are not going to start romanticizing OF and wanting to make that much money, because it's not realistic. Even if Sophie really did make that much money in 1 month on OnlyFans, like, she's been doing it for a while. She has so many different people and so many different platforms kind of like holding her up. But someone who just got out of like school and is just starting like an OF, like, it's not going to happen like that for them.
Right. And I think they were saying the average like OnlyFans like user makes like $40 to $100.
Right.
So I feel like, I don't know, it's a really tricky slope because I feel like my thoughts and opinions on OnlyFans differs, because like obviously I support the people doing it, but I also don't support what they're doing necessarily, like sex work as a whole, if that makes sense. I don't know how to word that.
Okay, yeah, wait.
Because like just like the porn industry as a whole.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I mean, okay, hold on. I will say I feel like OF and corn are like, the corn industry is a very, fuck the corn industry,
it's very
bro.
different, but it's like their viewership is like almost the same.
Yeah.
And just like I don't know how to word this because I don't want it like to come out wrong, because again, I support the women. But I also don't think you should be jumping into this.
Right.
It's something that can really...
Yeah, and Ari, the TikToker who does do OF, like, she's talked about that.
I love how she words everything. If you want to know my thoughts and opinions on it, it's actually exactly what she words it. I'm just really bad at wording.
Yeah, I kind of understand what you mean. The corn industry, fuck the corn industry. That shit is so dangerous and damaging, not only for the people in it, because it's all about control. I mean, fuck, like, even like, we all know Mia Khalifa, she got manipulated, gaslighted, tricked into joining the corn industry, and she got not actually, but you know, like the term like used and abused, like she basically got used in the corn industry, got out of it, but now that's all she's known for, and which is so horrible. And she has come out and talked about how it's not what it looks like. Like, it's not like she actually went in because she wanted to do it. She was manipulated into it. So it's all about control from whoever. I don't even know who it is that's making the fucking corn. Like, I don't know who it is. Like, somebody, it's like a whole set, it's people. And it's also like, I mean, I know some things on OnlyFans are like corn, but most are different. It's
like more tame.
But corn is so intense, and it's also just damaging for literally anybody else. Like, thinking about like when you were a teenager and you're thinking about like you're new to the world of sex. What do you have as an example? What's in corn and what's in movies, which is based on what's in corn. Like, and that shit is not fucking real. It's not real. It's, I don't know, like, or at least, okay, not all of it. If it's like a normal video, then okay, fine. But like, so much of it is not real. Like, it's so fucked up. It's so overplayed, because if you think about it, I don't want to be annoying, but like, if you think about it, corn is mostly made for men. It is. Like, it's not made for women. So I do appreciate that OF is more, a little bit like you said, on the tamer side, but also it has nothing to do with, I mean, in some unfortunate cases, it still does. Like McKinley, do you know who that is? Jack Doherty's ex-girlfriend? Mm-mm. That is a whole thing that we probably could have talked about, but that happened a couple of months ago. Jack Doherty's this, like, streamer guy. Started as a YouTuber, really young age. Like, there's a clip of him with, like, Logan Paul when he was, like, 15, talking about how he already made so much money on YouTube, he was buying a house. And so they were like, what the fuck? Like, you're 15? And he's like, they're like, oh, you're already PR trained? Like, he's been, like, chronically on the internet, like, super successful since he was young from YouTube, and now he streams. He's, like, an IRL streamer. And he had this girlfriend who it was giving, like, another, like, Jake Paul, Alyssa Violet situation. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, they were, like, dating, but, like, he did not treat her like a girlfriend. He emotionally abused her, physically abused her a couple of times, like, and he basically forced her to join OF when she didn't want to, because he was managing a bunch of OF girls, and that's how he was making a lot of his money. So she got manipulated into joining OF, and he continued to take a percentage of it, and he was like, and she was so, like, in cases like that, like, there is still maybe, you know, control to that aspect. But, like, for someone like Ari or someone like Camilla and Julia and all those people that are just doing it by themselves and they're posting what they want to post, like, I appreciate that OnlyFans is like that, if that makes sense. But to quit, okay, I respect anybody in the sex work industry, literally no matter what. Unless you're unless you're the person, like, using and abusing people to make money, I don't respect you at all. But to quit it, which I can understand, a lot of people, like, they do it and then maybe after a while they don't want to do it anymore. Like, totally understandable.
Like, you should be able, yeah.
Like, I get that, but then to go from that to, like, full on scamming people. Yeah. Is, like, really insane to me. Like, Camilla has such a huge following. You could have quit OnlyFans, and you could have done literally anything else.
You could have started a Patreon.
Yeah. You could have literally just kept making TikToks, and you could have just made TikTok your number one job, and you probably still would have made a lot of money doing that. Maybe not as much with OF underneath it, but, like, you probably would have made just as much. And so, yeah, I can respect someone for, like, wanting to be done with that, and I don't respect people getting into it. However, I also, as you were saying earlier, like what Ari was saying, it is a pretty intense industry, and I feel you should be of a certain age to join it, and not 18. I think 18 is still too fucking young to be doing it. Because, like, truly,
as Ari was, she's talked about it so many times, and I love her so much for that, because she's so open about what she does, and she's so vulnerable about everything. And she had a video just talking about how, like, how sad it is that so many girls are turning 18 and joining OnlyFans, like, immediately, meaning half the photos that they're probably taking, we'll get into that in a second, but explore your life.
Literally explore you're only 18.
Like, go to college if there's something that you really wanted to pursue there, or and even travel the world. I don't fucking know. Like, exactly. Go do something that you really wanted to do, because yes, 18's young.
Technically you're an adult, which I understand, but you're not at the same time.
Because imagine you start it, you fucking hate it.
It's too late.
Maybe at first you're like, okay, period. And now a year rolls by and you're still doing it and you feel miserable. Yeah. It's hard to leave this in the past.
Yeah, now I was saying now it's too late. It's there forever.
The internet does not go away. Mm-mm. I think the kids are still taking the digital. Did you ever take internet safety class or a course or whatever? Because I did it in my, like, tech class.
I don't think so. But I've been told.
I've heard it's mandatory here.
Oh, I have no idea. But I understand that I'm naturally a paranoid person, especially as a kid. Like, I never did anything that I knew I wasn't supposed to be doing. Like, high school, I didn't drink, I didn't do drugs, I didn't have sex. I was always home by curfew. So, like, I always understood the dangers of the internet, and it scared me. So I never tried to do anything. Maybe the craziest thing I probably ever did was go on Omegle, but it would scare me, and I would.
I would be so on scary.
it. I'd be on it for maybe 5 minutes, and then it would scare me too bad to the point where I would like delete it, like clear my search history, like freaked out, like I'm like, fuck, they're in my computer. Like,
I would cover my camera.
Yeah. So
but yeah, explore your life a bit before just going to OnlyFans. I am only 22. I turned 23 in a few months, and I still feel like a baby.
Yeah.
Like, I feel so young. I couldn't even imagine making a decision like that. But that's also because that's not like my personality at all. That's not something I'm interested in.
Mm-hmm. Like,
post your bikini pics, but don't start an OnlyFans.
Like, my sister, she's 17. She turns 18 next month. Okay. In my brain, I'm like, wow, like, she's gonna be 18. She's old. Like, that's an adult. God help me if she ever came to me and told me she was gonna start doing OF. I'd kill her.
Like, you're literally a child.
Exactly.
You might be legally an adult, but you're still a child.
You're dead. And I'm gonna kill you.
With talking about all this.
Over my fucking dead body is what I would say, actually.
With talking about all this, Piper Raquel, she dropped an OnlyFans when she turned 18. I think she did wait like a month. But she's been teasing it since she was 17.
Oh,
which begs a whole different, like, it opens a whole nother bag of chips for me. Because you have these people who are already really weird and creepy towards her. Like, she's been having, like, the same...
She's been overly sexualized on the internet since she was, like, fucking 10.
Right. And so you have these people watching you grow up. Mm-hmm. And you're starting to tease them a little bit. You're like... Mm-hmm. Guys, what if I drop the link? Oh, here's me with the Bob house. Here's this. Mm-hmm. Start stressing a little more suggestively, like that kind of stuff. You're having these, like, and I've seen the men in her comments. Grown men are preying on you turning 18.
Oh, dude, bro, I can't.
And mind you, I think she did wait a little bit, but I don't think she did. I just saw her talking about how she waited a month or like a few weeks maybe. But I'm pretty sure the photos were taken before she turned 18.
So it's child.
Pretty much. But
awesome.
That, again, it opens a whole nother bag of chips because not only is she freshly 18. I saw someone talking about this, and I wish I remembered her name. But she was basically saying, like, normalizing people preying on someone when they're turning 18 only makes them want younger.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, that brings up a very interesting opinion that I have. I feel so incredibly bad for Piper Raquel because, like I said, she's been so overly sexualized on the internet for pretty much the whole time she's been on there, and not even to herself. Like, she didn't do it to herself. Like, she had adults in her life that knew what they were doing when they were exploiting their child on the internet. And so I can't fully be mad at her for this because it's pretty much all she's ever really known. But I think it's kind of gross that once you become of age and you're a teenager and you kind of know that there are old men that like to look at you like that and you're kind of teasing them
and you start
for likes
normalized.
And views, like you're kind of part of the problem. Like, you're now normalizing it for the other people. Like,
I don't know if you've seen what she's been posting since she was 17, but like when she turned 17, like, is when her content started shifting. Mm-hmm. And it made a lot of people really sad.
Yeah.
Like,
I can understand, like, I know that there are some people that do it, but in their brains they're like, well, no matter, like, old men are gonna be old men and creepy, they're gonna be gross no matter what, might as well use it to my advantage. So they do things like OF, or they ship on a shipper pole, you know what I mean? Like, they use it to their advantage. But like when it comes to the internet,
They're still gonna be around when you're like 30.
Yeah, like it's just dangerous. Like, I don't know, like it starts because like I think about it, like I don't know, like there was definitely there was this one time when my sister, when she was like 10, she went live on Musical.ly or TikTok, I think it was, and they got banned for being too young, which I appreciate. Whoever the fuck was reporting their live, love that, thank you. You should be doing that, honestly. If you see a child on the internet like that, fucking report their shit. Like,
I feel like children shouldn't be on the internet.
I agree, but like I remember like her telling me about some of the things that like the guys were like like being gross, like telling them to like jump up and down, or doing like the weird like cliche fucking shit that they do, you know.
I used to stream when I was 17, so I've been through it, and I've told you some of the stories that I've been through, and I still have like guys that still like they've watched me from the beginning. I don't know them, but they know so much about me, and they ask me out, or they're like hitting on me, or and I've had I can't even imagine. I remember being 17 and like this one incident happened where I got a quote unquote tribute. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's basically like it's a photo of me with stuff on the screen.
Oh, I think you told me about this.
And so they sent it to all of my mods.
Fucking gross, man.
All of my mods, which most of them were also 16, 17 years old. They sent it in every channel in my Discord. Told me to check my Discord in my chat. And I was absolutely mortified. I think I ended stream. And I felt so disgusting after that.
I would be, oh my god.
Even if it was fake,
I fucking pray to God it was. I would just have to tell myself that to make myself feel better. I'm not gonna lie,
like, just thinking about it now, like, it looks... Anyways, when that happened to me, I just felt bad for the, like, the people it got sent to and the people that saw it. Because a lot of my audience was on the younger side.
Yeah.
But I know how creepy men can be. Like, obviously, I can't get into every story because some of them still watch me. I'm all stuffy. But I can't even imagine being 16, 17 and navigating something like that.
Oh no, not at all. I feel like maybe I'm a little bit on the luckier side of that, because I've also been on the internet. I've been on the internet my whole life, or not my whole life, sorry, since I was like maybe like 11 or 12. But I also started like showing my face on the internet at a young age, like Vine, Instagram. Did you ever use YouNow?
I don't remember.
Bro, I was all over that shit. Let me know in the comments if you guys remember YouNow. But YouNow was like it was like Twitch. It was like another streaming service. I spent so much time on there watching my favorite people, but like you didn't need. It was just like Twitch. I didn't need a lot of followers just to go live, so I just would, and that's how I knew that I would like streaming, is because I learned at a younger age that I really enjoy the idea of like live streaming. But anyways, I would go live on YouNow all the time, and there was like, thankfully there was never anything ever like, at least then to now, like on the internet, like there's never been anything that gross. Like I'll get like the occasional gross comment in like a TikTok live maybe. Like I think one time I posted a clip of my Twitch stream like a couple of months ago, and I was wearing like a normal shirt, and like at the very bottom of the screen you can kind of barely see that I have cleavage, because as a woman I have boobs, so they're just there. And
I don't.
Okay. And
sorry.
Someone commented like a gif of someone like with their tongue out, like shaking their head back, you know what I'm talking about? I don't want to do it.
Is that I Show Speed?
Oh, it might have been.
Or is it?
I don't know, I could probably look it up. But like I've gotten like the occasional gross comment even now as an adult, which it doesn't bother me as much now. Thankfully I don't think anything like that, and nothing too bad happened while I was a minor, not from strangers on the internet. At least I had to deal with people in real life, unfortunately, but I think I did get a little bit on the luckier side. But like at the same time, like we've been new that creeps use the internet to do such gross, raunchy, disgusting shit. Like, why are we, as a minor, why are you promoting that? I kind of, like, again, I can understand, like, it's kind of like, do you know, have you seen the movie Hustlers? Probably not, huh? Okay, well, it's a movie. It has a really lot of big people in it. It's a really good movie. Jennifer Lopez, Lizzo is in it. What's her name? Lily Reinhart, Kiki Palmer. Lots of really good actors and actresses in this movie. And it's a true story. This story from like the early 2000s of like this gang of girl shippers who basically used men to make money because they were shipping, so they were making an honest living by shipping. And fuck it, I'm saying the word, sorry, that sounds so stupid to say shipping. So they were making money that way, but like they really,
yeah, I think they'll take down your video.
Fine, I'll
shippers. She was a fairy.
And they like used men to make their living because they could recognize that no matter what, the men are always going to be there being gross. The men are always going to be there using other people to get to the top. So why not use them to get to where they want to be at? You know, like, I guess I can like understand, but only if you weren't a minor when you were doing it. Like for someone like Ari who says stuff like, if she were to say that, like, oh, I decided to start OF because men were always gross to me, so I decided to use them to buy a house, I'd be like, period.
And you know what? I love that.
Right. But if someone's doing that at 17, like promoting an OF that's going to come out when they're 18, and if they were to say that, I'd be like, no, sorry, girl.
You're still a baby.
Yeah. No.
Like,
there are so many things you can go do right now. And like, you grew up on the internet, you have money, the social media is already your job. Like, you can literally go do anything. Like, it's not like you're someone who turned 18 and isn't famous. And so if you wanted to travel, if you wanted to go out and do things, you'd have to work to get there. I mean, like, technically social media is still working, but like,
right.
You already have money to do that stuff, if that makes sense. Like, you literally could go anywhere you wanted to go. You can do any brand. You could start a fucking business if you wanted to. Like, you could do literally anything else.
Because you have so much time. Like, you don't... Right when you turn 18 is just really crazy to me.
Well, you know who else did that? Danielle Bregoli.
Mm-hmm.
And I might be mistaken, but I don't think I am. Malu Trevejo. Do you remember her?
I do. I didn't know she started one.
Yeah, like right when she turned 18, I'm pretty sure. Because once again, she was someone on the internet throughout like 2015 to 2020. Like, she was a girl on the internet who was a minor, who was very much overly sexualized. Half and half with like the people in her comments, the people who reviewed her, and also herself. It's not like she was like she wasn't forced to do it. She found she was confident in herself, you know, so she showed off what she had. And it's like, that's up, if she doesn't care about the creepy men in her comments, then that's fine. Like, okay, period. Do you? But again, also like Piper, it's kind of like, that's really dangerous. Like, where's your mom? Like, why are they keeping you on the internet? And then also like, you have so much life. Why are you starting an OF as soon as you turn 18? Like, that shit never goes away.
And I know I talked about like the podcast she was on with Jacob Sartorius and stuff, but yeah. I don't know if you saw the part where she was like, I'm not gonna lie, like when I first dropped the link and like my first post on it, like I freaked out. She had like a full freak out.
Why?
Because there are some people speculating because she didn't really make a lot of money like the first however much, because like, I mean, you see Danielle Bregoli, she made so much fucking money her first
like $1
day.
million or something.
So I think maybe it wasn't as successful as she thought it was going to do, and then she freaked out, or just like the fact that she was doing it. But she really panicked, and honestly, like, I feel like she says she's okay with it now. She feels good about it, which is good. Mm-hmm. Glad she feels better about it. She's not freaking out, hopefully. Like, obviously, she could just be saying that, but I truly hope, like, she's okay. She feels empowered. She whatever. I wish she would have explored all the other options and her other dreams, because I know damn well there was something on her like bucket list.
Anything else.
And
Also,
did you hear her aunt got fired, or not fired, but she stopped getting clients because her starting an OnlyFans?
Okay, that's the other issue that I have. Because also, do you remember when Camilla was also popping off on the internet because she was making like fake podcast episodes with her brother, and her brother was talking about how like her being an OF model like ruins his life.
Yes.
Like,
and like,
what the heck? I mean, granted, like if someone's going to do OF, it is not fully their fault for whatever happens to the people surrounding them.
Right.
But I definitely do think that is something that you should consider
how it might affect
them. Like, for example, like I've made a joke one time, or I've made a joke a couple of times because I think it's funny, but I'm gonna put it out there. I will never do this. But I've made jokes to Brady like, what would you do? What would you do if you just woke up and I just made an OF account? Like, what if I just did that instead? And he's obviously not on board with that. And then I think about it and I'm like, fuck, like if I ever did that, like, not only would that, and maybe people are different, I don't know everybody else, but like that would 100% affect our relationship, his relationship with his family, his dad, pretty more on the religious side of life, not like super like hard practicing. No, yeah. But like if his dad found out, he'd be like, fucking break up with her. Like,
no, I think about that like so much, because I'm like, again, I'm not the type of person.
Yeah.
But to just even have the idea of like people finding out, like I get embarrassed about my YouTube channel.
Right, literally, exactly.
Imagine me posting like lingerie pics, ass out, and I know that my family's watching this.
Right, or like there's a chance your family could see it, because if you think about it, there are some nasty people on the internet. Like they will buy everything. Your shit just to take a picture of it, just to send it to your boyfriend or your mom or your dad, like whatever it is. Like, and also like Brady works for a family business, I work for a family business. Like,
I couldn't imagine.
I have my own business. Dad. Like I would, dude, exactly. Could you imagine? Thankfully Piper doesn't have one. I'm sorry. That sounded mean, and I did not mean it that way. She does have a dad, but
that was crazy.
He is not in her life, which is extremely unfortunate. So she'll never have to worry about that. But I would have to worry about that. You would have to worry about that. Could you imagine? But then again, I know that but then again, Camilla has always talked about like how her family was like more on the supportive side, which is good.
There are parents out there that are like, yes, like, okay, show them what you got. Like, you know.
They're
I just don't want my fucking
like,
parents seeing it.
Exactly. Like if you're paying for my fucking mortgage, like you're paying off my house, like cool, I'm down. But like my family, like no.
Like how can I block them from ever seeing this fucking data? Ever?
Right, and you can't, because when people see it, they're gonna be annoying.
They're gonna DM it, find their phone numbers.
Yeah, send it to like, dude. And there are probably people that are so horrible that they hack into your shit. They send it to every person that you've ever known in your life, like maybe everyone you're following on Instagram, like friends from high school, like old boyfriends.
Mortified.
Oh my god. Like, oh my god.
Not everyone needs to see my body.
Like one time when I worked for a pyramid scheme, I didn't know it was a pyramid scheme. I just want to put that out there. One time I worked for a pyramid scheme and I didn't know that's what was happening. And when I joined, I had to use an app because I was like a cold caller, and they had to like gain access to my contacts so that I could like call people and do my job. One day I got a flood of text messages, Instagram DMs of people being like, hey, like, why did you recommend me to your job? Like, I'm not really looking right now, but thanks. Or like, is this real? Like, because first, somehow, by some way, almost every single person in my comments or in my contacts got a text message being like, hey, I work for la-di-da-di-da. You were recommended by ALYSSA Cool for a job. Like, would you like to schedule an interview? And I had to go onto my public Instagram and Snapchat and formally apologize to everybody, because I did not do that. And I'm pretty sure I quit pretty quickly after, because I was like, that is already sus. And that's when I was like, okay, I think this is like low-key a pyramid scheme or something.
How did I not know you worked for a pyramid scheme? That's little...
I didn't...
That's crazy lore drop.
Actually, I'm going to say it because there's probably a lot... I see people talk about it on the internet. So if you've heard of this, like, let me know in the comments. But very unfortunately, as a 20-year-old college student, fell for the pyramid scheme. And I know there's going to be people out there that watch this that know what I'm talking about, because I see people talk about it on TikTok sometimes, and it makes me laugh because I'm like, fuck, like,
they got my ass.
They really did. Like, they got me. I was a sales representative, and they were most definitely, actually, I mean, this is all alleged. I don't know.
Yeah,
this is all alleged.
I don't got money for a lawsuit.
This is all alleged, in my personal opinion. Allegedly, they are sus, essentially, and I signed up to work there because it seemed like an easy way to make money while I was in college, and it was weird. And I fell for it. I didn't work there for very long, though. I think I worked with them for maybe about like 3-ish months. But it low-key was kind of hard work at the same time being in college, because I had to do demos, which is like an hour-long like video FaceTime with a client, like reading through our entire catalog essentially to them, like, and you got $20 base pay and then like extra dollars for every demo you did. But like after one, I was like, I'm done, man. Anyways, besides the point.
It's crazy. Okay.
But like, how crazy would it be right now if we like low key signed into OF and we like looked at some bodies? Wouldn't that be crazy? Oh, actually, and isn't there another? There's another. I know that there's other platforms that's like OnlyFans, but not.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, Piper Raquel used to have one.
Are you what?
Yeah, when she was like 16, 17, she would post like bikini pictures on there. It was her own website. I'm so sorry. There was a website she would post, but now it's changed, so I don't really have proof of this. I just remember her like profile picture being her in a bikini when she was 16, 17, and she would post that kind of content on there. But I think it was a mix of those kind of pictures and then like videos and like extra like Instagram posts or whatever. But the profile picture was very suggestive. And then she dropped an actual OnlyFans. That's why I've always had a problem with Piper Raquel in the first. I don't have a problem with her. Mm-hmm. Let me clarify. Mm-hmm. Don't have a problem with her. Mm-hmm. But the way she's been moving since she was very young is a problem.
The way she's been moving. Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah, because I remember I was talking to Jake about it before, like, people really started, like, talking about it. Because, like, she came up on my For You page all the time. And I liked some of her content. I thought it was good. I think it's kind of depressing to see her just turn 18, and now she's posting her in lacy red lingerie on Instagram. And I'm like, I don't want to see your ass.
Yeah.
I don't. But, like, some of the stuff she would post was a little suggestive. Obviously nothing crazy, because that would be
child.
That would be
corn.
Yep. But it was enough to be like, I feel like we know where this is heading. And then that's when she had like that big uprise of people being like, guys, she's gonna drop a link when she's 18. And that was a whole thing. And she's like, guys, no, I'm not gonna do that. I remember that so vividly, that she was like, no, like, I'm just living my life, like, whatever. So you're 18 now. And what did you do? Yeah.
So sad, man. Like, it's her life. She can do whatever she wants, but like, I just really do feel bad. Like,
I just hope she's happy. Like, in 5 years, she's happy.
I mean, she freaking better be. She signed up for this shit, so I don't want to hear anybody complaining. I don't want to hear anybody complaining when your time is over and you want to.
And I hope with the money she makes, she uses it wisely. She doesn't run out of money when she's older. Because honestly, she could probably retire herself, and then she doesn't even have to worry about another job.
That's actually an interesting question, or like an interesting topic. There are so many people that make money off of the internet. for someone who's 18, who turns 18, like, I can understand, like, not stopping and continuing to do it. But for some of, like, the older people on the internet, like, when do they finally just be like, okay, I'm now going to take the money that I have and I'm going to get a good job and continue living life just not on the internet? Like, when does that happen?
I honestly think it depends on how long they've been doing it and what's happening in their lives.
Mm-hmm.
Because you'll see some people where it's genuinely their fucking life passion and
Mm-hmm.
that's what they want to do for life. But then you also see people who get older and they're like, you know what, I actually just want to settle down.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get a house and have a wife and kids and
I guess it's
live
true.
a normal life.
Yeah.
So it kind of like leans
Yeah.
kind of wherever they are in life. But then when you start an OnlyFans, how do you decide to quit?
Yeah, I don't. That's what I'm saying. Like, when do you decide that you're done? Like,
Bro, imagine for years you post normally on OnlyFans and it's all sexy, great, whatever, and then on one day you just pop out with the ugliest fucking picture of yourself
and
or,
never
like,
post again.
something cringy as shit as the caption, and then just never fucking talk again. That's honestly
Just disappear from, like, the internet completely.
yeah.
Period. Post it
Definitely not.
everywhere. TikTok, Instagram. Be like, bye. Howdy.
I'm out. Honestly, if I was that type of gal, I would get my money, put it all into some, like, either, like, invest it or, like,
Mm-hmm.
in savings or, like, enough to fucking, like, live the rest of my life
That's
with no
yeah.
worries.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, when does it get to a point where, like, the money is enough and you can just, like, live?
Because I don't understand people who are rich who, like, just continue making more money. I'm like, what do you need $2 million for?
That's why it's like I low-key get annoyed when you can tell how greedy somebody is being, like, when it comes to the internet. Like, they refuse to stop doing something because they know that they make good money from it. Like, I don't, that at the same time, like, I don't want to, like, if someone's making good money and they can live, then, like, good for you, you know. But, like, there's always, like, a point where it starts to get kind of like,
I never want to be so rich that, like, I lose touch with, like, my genuine self. So I feel like if I were to, for whatever reason, get fucking rich and whatever, I will still have those luxury things and whatever, but I would probably donate lots of fucking money.
yeah.
Because I don't need this. I don't.
I
Or help my family, whatever.
I always want money to be a motivation for me because I don't have enough, rather than have motivation to make money because I want more. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like, I pray to God that, like, there's never a time in my life where I don't think it ever would, because I had never grew up that way. I grew up in a very, like, normal middle-aged, like, middle to lower. Well, actually, you know what? I don't even know. I'm not even going to say it, actually. I'm not going to say that my parents, we were not well off, but we weren't poor. Very just average family, you know?
Mm-hmm.
If anything, struggling more now as my own adult than as a kid. So, same. I pray that there's never a time where, like, I'm motivated to make money because I want more and not because I don't have enough. Does that make sense?
No, that makes perfect sense.
Literally kill me if I ever get to that point. Like, or
Like,
just slap me straight across the face. Like,
if I
come for me.
If I post once a month being like, guys, unbox my new Gucci bag, literally.
No.
If I buy one Gucci bag, that's fine. I'm grateful. Once a month or once every few weeks, new luxury item.
This is like when I literally brought it up in a different video.
Mm-hmm.
But fucking Jaclyn Hill. Guys, why does nobody watch my stuff anymore? Like, where did you guys go? Like, TikTok is, like, shadow banning me or something.
I'm just shadow banned and no one's liking my content anymore, and it's just her unboxing a new luxury item every week.
Yeah, no, girl. Because there's, like, a difference, because, like, Ari, like, she maybe to some extent can flaunt the money that she gets. Like, she got a house, her boyfriend is Young Gravy. Like,
I feel like she's so period slay about it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I, like, even sometimes, like, with Camilla, I didn't even like watching some of her content sometimes because it was so, like,
in your face.
like, Yeah.
Like, you're never achieving this.
Yeah. Like, I make so much money on OnlyFans because I'm her. And you can become her for $5,000 in my course.
I feel like Ari, the reason why like that works so well is because she's always uplifting other women.
Oh, 100%. Do you remember like she had fake beef with Camilla? I'm pretty sure it was fake, and then they became friends, and they just collabed together like a month or two ago, and now Ari is calling Camilla out for this fucking stupid course shit.
That was another. Well, there was another thing she was talking about. I don't know if this part was fake, but it was recent where she was like, I don't want to have problems with this person, but like I just don't appreciate them posting that there was like I don't remember exactly what Camilla was saying, but basically that they did the full bit because Ari does the full bit but Camilla doesn't. So she was saying like kind of clickbaiting it, and now people were mad at Ari because it was kind of clickbaity, but she didn't post that, and so Ari was like,
it was Camilla.
Try not to call it something that it's not, because there was something with Young Gravy in it, and Young Gravy was like, I just directed it.
Dude, I kind of want to see it. Should I buy it? What do you think it's on?
Probably Ari's OnlyFans.
Period. I might have to look into that.
Personal research or what?
Yeah, because I'm just curious. That's another thing, though. That's why I like low-key appreciate people like Ari more than I do Camilla when it comes to OF. Like, I don't know why it kind of irks me. I don't know why it bothers me that people make so much money on OF when they're not even really like
doing much.
Yeah, like you can do whatever you want on it. It does not matter. This opinion that I'm about to say out loud holds no value, and I'm aware of that. So just want to put that out there. I don't know why I feel that way, but I do. It's almost like you're not really even putting in any work, but like you are. I don't know.
Like you're buying sets and stuff and getting ready, but that's all. Really.
I don't know why. Like, I don't know why it bothers me. Because at the same time, like I said earlier, like, fuck corn. Like, fuck the full bit. Because it's not real. But then again, maybe I feel like it could be different on OF because, like I said earlier, there's no control. There's no director. Unless it's, like, her boyfriend. Like, okay, period. Per slay. Mm-hmm. I don't know why that, like, low-key, like, annoys me. So, wait. So, you were saying that Camilla said it was the full thing, but it wasn't because Camilla doesn't do the full bit. Mm-hmm. And so people were mad at Ari.
Kind of clickbaiting it as, like, I think she was clickbaiting it like they had a... Which is why, like, Young Gravy was like, no, I was just there in the background.
He should have gone in there. That would have been...
Hello. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe we can just move on to our hot take. Hot take. I think 18 specifically to start in OF or corn, any kind of work in the sex work industry, 18, too fucking young. Wait at least until you're like 23, please, because like then your brain stops developing at 25. Like 18, absolutely not.
You're still gonna be hot when you're fucking 25 too.
Like you're low-key at like the beginning of your hotness once you become 18. Yes. Like you are now technically an adult, not even to the fullest extent.
I look like a fucking kid at 18.
No,
I still
literally,
look like I'm 16. Like fuck.
It's so funny because when I was 18, I would think to myself like, I am so hot now. Like this is my peak throughout high school. Like this is my peak. Because obviously you're comparing to yourself when you were fucking 14, 15. Like obviously you're not gonna be cute. Then I went through college, and I'm like, thank fucking God. I would kill myself if I still looked the way that I looked when I was 18. I look like a child.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think 18, definitely too young. I would say maybe 21, but I still think 21 is still so young. Your 21st birthday, you go out, go to the bar, dress a little sexy, whatever, but don't start an OnlyFans, not yet.
Not the internet, it's just not no.
Those photos
it's too permanent. It's
go away.
Yeah, it's too permanent. You will never fully ever actually be done, if that makes sense. It's on there forever. And it's just
Bro, imagine. Sorry.
What? Imagine what?
Imagine you're like 80 years old and you're in a retirement home. And one of the workers are fucking Gen X, and they're just showing you your fucking OnlyFans when you're 80 years old and you're like, I thought I left that shit in the past. Bro.
Yeah.
Or just being like, imagine a kid being like, yo, aren't you?
I don't think about that, bro. Like, think about when you're fucking 50. Like, if you're finally done with the internet, you go anywhere. You go anywhere to get a job. And the people that are running the world are now us. We're the ones running companies and managing and whatever. If I was 45 and I'm like working my normal 9-to-5 job, and Piper Raquel comes walking in, like, I need a receptionist job or whatever. I'd be like,
girl, you
I mean,
you got your booty and your stuff out on Instagram.
Okay, but like, I'm gonna be honest, like, if I were a bigger company, I'd say no, because I hate to say it, like, I do, again, I respect sex workers, but I can understand why maybe a bigger company doesn't want someone like that working for them, because it plays into their image, like, yes. It plays into their reputation, so they have to be pretty, like, nitpicky about who they hire, who's there, what they're doing, like, so, like, you really want that for yourself?
Also, imagine,
like, that's so scary and stressful to think about. Like, what if I never get a job ever again?
No, because imagine you're in a job where you have like an office card and her name's on there, Piper Raquel. And you give it to them and they Google her.
Mm-hmm. They're like, oh my god, she had an OF. Like people, people are people, so they're gonna start like speculating shit, whether you want them to or not. Like, right. Even if they don't know who you are, even if they like didn't really know who you were, and like they're even still right now to this day, there are grown-ups living and working in their life things that they did in the past, and they want it that way. They don't want people knowing about things that maybe they did, whether it's sex work, maybe drugs, alcoholism, like things of that nature that usually get judged, that are seen as like bad, which, I mean, drugs and alcohol are bad, but
right.
They don't want that stuff being known, so they maybe don't tell people. They could be at work, someone finds out, like, and now that becomes their whole identity to this person, and they become judged, even though they actively are not doing that stuff. Yeah. It still fucks with the way that people see them. So that would just freak me out. But anyways,
in this episode, I hope I worded everything correctly. I don't hate women. I actually, quite the opposite. I love women.
Right.
I get really worried about talking about certain things because I'm really bad with my words, even though like I try to be good about communication. But sometimes there's like topics like I have my thoughts and opinions on, but I cannot formulate those thoughts.
I agree.
Out loud.
I rewatch our episodes as I edit them, and I'm like, why did I say that? I feel like sometimes forgetting that I'm in front of a camera, and like I rewatch the video being like, oh, people are seeing this, like. I'm just now realizing how different I speak to just one person than when I'm in front of multiple people. Like, I kind of word vomit whenever we do this. Like, honestly. if I really had a concept of the fact that multiple people are, like, I've had to edit out so much stuff because I'm like, why did I say that? I can't say it, but.
We could talk about it later, but I'm like,
damn,
always have good intentions, you guys.
Yeah, I'm like, why do I not, like, I like do not lock in for some reason when it comes to our podcast. I just talk and things just come out of my mouth. I say stupid shit all the time.
And yeah, I don't know, like, it's a really tricky slope because I don't know, like, especially when talking about stuff like sex work and all of that.
So to end the video, we will say we have our opinions on the things previously mentioned, obviously, but as a whole, we do not judge sex workers. We do not respect the sex work industry, and we love all of the girlies that we were talking about, but obviously we still are allowed to have our own opinions on maybe the things that they say and do. So that does not mean that we think that they are lesser of people, that they are bad people, that we don't like them. Like, I very much still watch the girlies. Like, if Piper shows up on my shit with the Bop House, like, I'm watching it.
Chat, she locked in for this conversation.
Yeah. I'm very much still a viewer. So obviously, and these people are so big and beyond us. Like, I doubt they'd ever see this, and I doubt that they would ever care that this is our opinion. You know what I mean? Like, it really shouldn't be. It's really not.
I don't think
our opinions are not,
like, it's not like we're
valuable.
bashing them
at
all.
And like, so anyways, but that was the
Karma's a bitch episode.
Fuck, I forgot we started talking about JoJo Siwa.
We talked about JoJo Siwa for like
crazy.
a full hour.
That was the Karma's a Bitch episode of the Perfectly Polar podcast. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment down below. If, like, actually, yeah, just your thoughts on OF maybe as an 18-year-old. Do you think, because this could be a discussion, do you think 18 is an appropriate age to start an OF page, or do you think maybe not? Let us know in the comments. You can follow AVRYAL on everything. Everything will be linked in the description below. Instagram, TikTok, Twitch. My socials will also be linked down below.
Go follow her.
Thanks. So make sure to go give us a follow on the socials, as well as follow the Perfectly Polar podcast. Right now, sub. It's free.
It's free, and we love talking to you guys.
We do. So make sure to sub, make sure to like, make sure to leave a comment. And we post new episodes every Friday at 6 a.m. EST. So we will see you guys next Friday.
Bye, guys.
Bye.